I've been muted this whole time. Cool. I don't know what we're doing. The game hasn't really told me at this point. Apparently Red 13 knows the answer because Red 13 is the best boy. They said that the live stream suddenly gushes out at the southern island. I remember hearing about this from Seto when I was a child, but I don't remember much else. I'm sorry, Tifa. How the hell do I get out of this? So this seems like the right place. I just don't know how to get out of the airship. Hey, Manty. How the hell do I get... How do I get out? I want to leave. I want to leave. Do I have to ride a chocobo? Is that what I'm doing? I've been making a lot of mistakes today. That might have some effect on how I'm playing the game, but I'm pretty damn sure that the game did not tell me how I was supposed to leave this airship. Hello, World Fangirl. Thank you so much for the rate. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I don't know how to get out of an airship, and that's the game so far. Crash it. I've tried. I have tried. I want to get out. I want to go to this village because they said something. Red 13 said something about Southern Island having a lot of live stream, and this is the only point on the Southern Isles that we haven't been able to get yet, and we have an airship now. But how the hell do I leave the airship? Circle. Circle doesn't work. Square. Square doesn't work. The left triggers. Okay, those turn. Cool. Cool. Triangle sends me back inside the ship. But I swear I'm looking around and there's no way to get out. Had to be near a green part. Thank you. That took entirely too long. What's this fun place?
Ahoy! Hey, ain't you a mute? This here's Medea. It's a quiet little hot springs town. It's just the perfect place for old folks like us to live out our lives. I hear things ain't so peaceful on the outside, but here it's still nice and quiet. Lady. It looks like you get some scratches. You like good scratches? Yeah.
This lady cam actually pointed at you now. Set. I don't. Yeah, set up for this stream was a lot harder than it should have been. And I think it's all because of this medication that I'm on. So if my gameplay is severely compromised, that I'll blame it on that.
Yeah.
Alright. What's the matter? Are you all alone? You got lost, didn't you? Separated from someone you love? Silly thing. I guess it's been about a week now since he washed up here on the shore. Poor pokey-headed young thing. What? It was really sad but weird. He was holding this...
It was really sad but weird. He was holding this really long sword. I know the whole thing feels unlucky to me. But the amazing thing was those weird blue eyes.
Is that our pokey-headed himbo? What? Wait a minute. What did you just say? Excuse me, that person you were just talking about. Yeah, a villager found him a little ways down the coast. It was about a week ago, I think. Poor kid. He must have drifted from somewhere pretty far away. Cloud. It must be. It's Cloud. You sure? Over here. So where is he? Is he safe? Where is he now? Yeah, up ahead there at the clinic. He's alive. Cloud's alive. Cloud. Yo, Tifa. Halt. Halt. Cloud? Hey, you barged in here like meteor was crashing down or something. Well, it's a funny fucking story. I'm sorry, but I heard a friend of mine was here. A friend? Oh, that young fellow. Don't worry, he's next door, but his condition isn't good. Here? Over here. Cloud? Oh, Cloud. I'm so glad you're safe. A question mark? Huh? Cloud? Uh, what's wrong, Cloud? Mm. Cloud, what happened to you? Mako poisoning. Quite an advanced case. It appears this young man's been exposed to high levels of Mako energy for an extended period of time. He probably has no idea who or where he is now. Poor fella, he can't even speak. He's literally miles away from us. Someplace far away where no one's ever been. All alone. Doctor! This is bad. How horrible. Cloud. Let's excuse ourselves. Listen, would you all mind waiting outside? Why? What do you want me to do? Please, Cloud, talk to me. Tell me you see me, that you can hear me. Tell me, please. I made it this far believing in the memories we shared. This isn't happening. It's too cruel. Oh, Cloud, Cool. It's fun. So what about him? You know, Cloud. I'll say it again. He's got Mako poisoning. I've never seen a case this bad. An immense amount of Mako-drenched knowledge was infused into his brain. It's a miracle he survived. No normal human could have. No wonder. After falling in the live stream and being washed up here. But remember, the light of hope can be found anywhere. If you give up hope, what will happen to him? Hope. Hey, but honestly, man, do I really want him to come back? What did he do for the world? What can he do for us from here on out? He may be nothing more than Sephiroth's shadow. Is something wrong? No. Nothing. Nothing at all, Doc. You okay? Yes. I'm sorry to worry you all. There's something I want to say to you. I don't care about anything else. Only Cloud. I want to be by his side. Yeah, that's probably best. For Cloud and you. Yes, that's best. I'm sorry, everyone. Especially now. Why are you apologizing? We'll come back again and check on you. Do your best, Tifa. Take care of Cloud. Right.
Oh, wait, no, Tifa. I don't like asking this, but are you sure he's really your friend? But not Sephiroth's shadow?
Huh? Well, that is... No. I'm sure of it.
Yeah? Okay then. Sorry for asking. We gotta get back to the highway.
Oof owie.
What are we gonna do now? What can we do? Huh? Ain't there nothing we can do? Then don't go telling us to wait for Cloud to get better.
Oh, I've got some news.
Yeah? What? That you a spy?
Yeah, I already told you that I was. Both Gyahaha and Gyahaha are up to something. Wanna eavesdrop?
Now then, we're faced with two issues. 1. Destroy Meteor. 2. Remove the barrier around North Cave and defeat Sephiroth. Any ideas?
The first problem's already solved. Meteor will soon be smashed to bits. The plan is already in motion. We are collecting huge materia from each region.
What? A huge materia is a high-density special type of materia made through a special compression process in Mako reactors. The energy extracted from us is 330 times the strength of normal materia. Yeah, how about that? We will gather all the huge materia together and ram it into Meteor. I'm going to nuke a hurricane. That will cause a huge explosion, reducing Meteor literally to bits. You're going to ram Meteor. Do you think we have the technology to do it? First things first. Right now, we've got to collect huge materia from each area.
We've already collected materia from Nibelheim. All that's left are Coral and Fort Condor. I've already dispatched troops to Coral. Coral. What else can they do to Coral?
And the huge materia. You mean the huge materia, don't you? I've heard about it. When our small materia nears the larger one, there should be some reaction. I'm certain of it. That's why we're using the materia power in our fight.
Can't let Shimmer get a hold of that huge materia. Besides, when Klaus gets back, I want to show him this huge materia. He's gonna be shocked.
So, what are you saying, Barrett? Even though you're always knocking him, you really want Cloud to return.
I ain't saying nothing about nothing, so just shut your face. Every group's gotta have a leader. And that's me. Or at least I want to be, but I ain't cut out to be no leader. I never knew that till lately.
What's wrong, lady? You got bugs? Hey, what's wrong? Okay. You itchy?
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? You've been chosen to be the new leader.
Pain in the ass. Forget it.
But for us to fight, we gotta have Highwind and you. We need to set a plan. Who's running the ship? You. That's why you're our new leader. Ain't no one else can do it.
This ship's gonna save the planet, huh? Ain't that gonna be just a little tough? Oh man, stab me in the heart. I'm a man too. Okay, I'll do it. Everyone follow me. I've gone through like 4 different voices for Sid. I have no idea how to make a sticking voice for Sid.
Alright, now here's the first job. The operation room's waiting for you. Yeah.
Oh my god, this is how we run?
Yo, Sid. When you're ready, we're heading for the core reactor. Come on, leader man, let's hurry.
Okay, so we're gonna go with everybody except for Kate Sith.
What you doing, lady?
Kingdom Hearts version of him had a southern accent. Okay, I can do a southern accent for Sid. But like I've heard nothing. I've never finished Kingdom Hearts. And I haven't like played further into the series. Okay, I trust everything else that I've set up. So yeah, let's cheeky save. Okay, we're going to Coral.
Coral? That's where the materia is. That kills people.
Or Condor, we'll need to go there later. Midgard, that's where we started so long ago, and why is everything green? That's not the way to Coral. Is this Coral? Oh, can't make it there anyway. Those are big bugs. Alright. Oh, there's... Are they saying that they already got the material from here? There's something shiny back there. Titan material. Did you want something? You can live without the Shinra's Mako reactors. Cool, cool. Where are we? It's been a while since the explosion, but okay. I'm guessing this is not coral. This is Ganganga. So do I just have to remember where I parked the boat? Where did I park the car? Dude, where's my car? Where's your car, dude? Did I leave it here, near the northern part? I do not see it. I do not perceive it. So just so I'm perfectly clear, Coral is like where the gold saucer is, right? And I can't get into Coral unless I have the dune buggy. But I do not know where the dune buggy is. And we have a giant meteor to worry about. Let me park my fucking airship. Okay, now I'm just looking for like, hey, did the game move it? Is there a hey? If you're looking for the dune buggy, go here, or even just like looking for Coral. Pilot the high wind to the Gold Saucer area and head for the heart of Mount Coral via North Coral. I flew to the Gold Saucer area. But I cannot get out. Do I need to go like over here? No, that's Red's place. Is it over here? Okay. Wait, shit. This takes us to the Gold Saucer, but it doesn't take us. And I can't skip through this. But this doesn't take us to the Coral Reactor. Man, that person does look naked. That's where we came in. North Coral. So yeah, I'm just fast playing through all of this. We're clearly too high level for this area. Okay, so here we are at the reactor again. You guys are... It's a cool new map, though. I don't have a healer. Guess we're safe for now. Oh. That. Oh, so, okay. We have a train to catch. Looks like they're taking off with the huge materia in that train. No! You damn boneheads! Did the Shenra beat us? Hey, you know who I am? I'm Sid. That's who the hell I am. Now just let me handle it. Aw, fuck yeah. Hey. We stole an airship? We stole a train? It sure helped having Sid here. I had no idea he could drive a train. Don't ask me, I don't know. What? Dude, don't worry, I can handle this. 2 levers, one on the right and one on the left. I see, you just alternate the 2 levers up and down, right? Judging from the enemy speed, I'd say it'll take about 10 minutes. We're gonna fly, hang on tight. Really? I had to do this for 10 minutes? They really want me to do this for 10 minutes. Alright, we're gonna jump. Yeah, I've really gotta swap that materia over. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, that's a big boy. I still really need to bring Barrett back to life. Dude. I'm an idiot. I have reflect set up on me. Good thing we saved. I'm a dummy. Just end me. I'm gonna use this time to sense him. So 43, he has 10,000. He's weak against water. I don't have any water moves. Oh, I survived. I'm not gonna survive this one though. Okay. Cool. So that was like... That was about like 15 rounds. Okay, so I went from having like 15 push-ups on the docket to having like 40. Cool. Alright. What? My dumbass thought something happened to the capture. I'm really starting to question how okay I am. But we did our 40. Let's just make sure that we have... We have Restore on, and we're not equipping our healer with a Reflect Ring. No, let's just not set anybody with Reflect. think we'll be fine with this, except I bought Sid something. What is everybody drinking this fine Saturday afternoon? I am drinking water because I do not trust myself to drink anything else right now. Yeah, we've done this. Watermelon White Claw. Nice. Apple juice for the sugar, because you don't want to go to sleep yet. Cool. They were both silenced. Fuck. Fired and I missed. Okay, everybody silence. That might as well be happening. Whew. Oh, I thought X potion was supposed to heal everybody. Oh shit, that was still using time. It just seems like I should keep just regular attacking, because it seems like that's being more effective than magic. Howdy, EQ. Okay, that took entirely too long. This is gonna use time, but whatever. I should have sensed. Oh, that seemed helpful. Yeah, so I had a soundproof panel behind me. It fell off. I haven't had time to put it back up. And honestly, after trying to set up today, I don't trust myself to set it up. Oof. So we'll see about getting it back up eventually. I had a good day. What the? You guys. Alright. Hand over the huge materia. Whoa. We'll just all out. Oh, that was it. Okay. You got guts coming after me. I'll never forget you. No time for that now. Ah shit, I don't have time for this stupid fucking bit. We gotta go, but how do we stop it? I have been watching GDQ. I know already, just shut up and sit tight. If we keep this up, we'll crash right into North Coral. Let's see, if we use the levers alternatively to accelerate, it should stop when we move the levers up and down simultaneously. Oh, things aren't good. I did not see the Half-Life Alex. I didn't see that. Oh, we got a huge materia. Good. We accomplished something. I wasn't keeping track of the turns that took. We'll put it at about 14 because that's what I remember. I just remember seeing like Baba is you. God, I can't even think. Aren't you the ones that stopped the Shinra train? The Shinra is just about to destroy our lives again. You might be full of junk, but this is the only home we got, Barrett. Well, of course. We're all born and raised in the coal mines. No matter how tough it gets, our hearts burn bright red like coal. Our hearts burn bright red like coal. To hell with Meteor. We're coal miners, ain't we? We'll dig a deep tunnel and hide from the Meteor. That's it. Hey kid, how about giving something to these guys fighting the Shinra?
I got it out of the well. Isn't it an amazing rock?
An Ultima material. Must have been a horrific battle. You have scars all over your body. I already talked to the inn's owner. Today you can rest for free. Cool, cause we are hurting. The Bloodstain, Curse of the Moon, and Ritual of the Night, those runs are pretty good. Or, I just like those games. Yeah, and they're about to start, Oh, we actually got to the Minecraft run. Okay, cool. I was really worried about that because it was right up against the deadline. Okay. So we did Coral. Now we need to do Fort Condor, which is over here? No, it's over here. No, it's over here. Here? 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 Here it is. Yeah, it ends with Pokemon. 10 enemies, there appear to be many beasts, so you may want to deploy more attackers. Fighter. Soldier, worker, parachuter, defender, attacker. They explained this to me so far back, like months ago. I didn't. I saw a little bit of the Pump It Up run, but I didn't stay to watch it. I hope there's a mechanic that this game doesn't have. I'm not even sure if I like have to do this. Oh, one of my guys died. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I did not need a real-time strategy game in this. That is not what I asked for. I guess that I at least had fun playing Fire Emblem. I didn't hate every second of playing Fire Emblem. The bird's gonna get me. So, I'm supposed to be doing this because I need a huge materia, right? So where's the reactor? I just want to go. I just. I just want to get to the reactor. Yeah, I see the condor. I mean, it seems like we're pretty close to the end just based off of, like, looking at the walkthrough length. Like, there's only, like, one more column. Or row, I guess. The lookout bunker. This is the lookout bunker, isn't it? Okay, I see a condor. Who the heck is Sid? Sid was the person who built a rocket and didn't kill his assistant, and we're supposed to like him for that. How do I... How do I trigger the attack?
Where'd you going, lady?
Can y'all still hear me? Okay. The walkthrough actually told me not to play the game, and for once, I'm so happy that I looked at the walkthrough. Or not for once, but you know, I agree with the walkthrough. I just want to power through the rest of the game because I'm not having fun. No. I mean, you can defend off the 15. You can defend the enemies, but they're just like, it's just better to fight the boss. Like, I'm interested in what's going on. Like, it seems like there's a lot happening. I want to know. Like, I'm not having fun. Which, honestly, is a thing that there may be more to that than just I don't like this game. Yes, we did it. That was wonderful. Thank you. Now it's Shimmer will attack now. Cool. Can I go to the...
Is the eggie gonna hatch?
I don't know what we're doing after this. I figured Final Fantasy would be going for a while.
It's a phoenix.
Oh shit! That light just now. The condor. The egg. What? Would you go outside and see what it was? Phoenix material. Jaden lady, thank you so much for resubscribing. Amu. Do I get the key materia? The huge materia? Gone. Be sure to report to my father too. Well, who's your daddy? Truly. Is this your dad? Everyone, thanks. I really mean it, thanks. Although there isn't anything we can give you, make sure you can stop in and stay anytime. Be sure to drop by. Yes, yes, and there's one thing I forgot to tell you. Got the huge materia. Okay. Huh? What's this?
Damn, man. It's huge materia.
Truth is, this is the materia inside the reactor. What the hell did we fight for? We weren't protecting the reactor. We were protecting the condor. When that reactor This was the old man. When that reactor was built, they forced us to help. That's how we knew what was inside the reactor. I knew this day would come, so after the Shinra left, I sneaked in and took the material. I didn't mean to fool you, but I guess that's how it ended up. I'm really sorry. Let's forget about it. Anyway, we're still alive. I see. If you put it that way, we're really grateful. The last huge materia that Shinra's after is in the underwater reactor in Junon.
We gotta get there first and beat them no matter what.
But you know, Shinra's probably on high alert since we already messed with them. How about we take a break and go see that little fella for a bit?
You must mean Cloud.
Yeah, I'm worried about Tifa. She may have collapsed taking care of the guy. How about checking in on me? Down to Midil. Aw, Ginger Benji, thank you so much for resubscribing. I gotta think. Alright. We need to go here. To Junon. Welcome to Junon, it's a perfect town. DreamWorks isn't gonna copyright strike me for that, right? Here we have some rules, let us lay them down. Please keep off of the grass, shine your shoes, wipe your ass. Junon is the perfect place. It's no use. I don't understand a thing, Cloud. What should I do? What if you never recover for the rest of your life? Yeah. Honestly, the combat wheelchairs, fucking rad. Like, hell yeah. I've seen a lot of people giving a lot of shit to the apparatus of Qualish, and to be honest, I agree with them. Coming. There. They're coming. What did you say, Cloud? Damn. What the hell's going on? What's this? Live stream's gushing up from below the surface of the earth. That's okay. Damn, this is bad. Sid, what's wrong? Nothing. You and Cloud get inside quick. But hey, don't worry about a thing. I ain't about to die that easy. Be careful. Okay, here I go. Watch this. Oh, damn, that fucking weapon, of all the times to show up. Okay then, come on, you bastard. Oh, if I have to reset, I didn't save. I'm so scared. Couldn't sense. What the fuck? No, no, no. We cure. We cure our friends. Zid. Look at all those awoos. Man, I really wish that had an effect on the game. Oh, he left. That went better than expected. Oh boy. Yeah, that gave me anxiety, like real bad. You trying to escape? Just a little more and I would have beaten him. Looks like the live stream's settled down now too. Man, you gotta be kidding. Alright, Tank. This is bad. The mainstream is kicking up. Something way bigger than that last one is on its way. No good. Get out of here. But what about Tifa and Cloud? God damn it. Don't have time to worry about anyone other than yourself. Don't know when that stream will blow. Whoa. There's no time, hurry. Tifa, Cloud, get out of here. Oh god, the tremors are getting worse. Wait a minute, Cloud. Doctor, shouldn't we move him somewhere? It might be safer to move to an open area. Don't you worry about a thing, Cloud. I'll see to it that you get somewhere safe. No, the structure can't take it. Hurry. Yes. Stop talking and get him out of there. Ready, Cloud, we're leaving. Shut up and go. So I think this is a good time for me to So, Matt, thank you for joining. In order to grind not only in the game, but also for myself, I'm doing 1 push-up for every round fights taken this game, and then just doing those whenever we hit like story beats. I wasn't on the main cam, but I was in lady cam. Okay, cool. So that tells me that rep cam got disconnected, which you can see because lady is on the main cam. Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do, because I'm a professional, is deactivate that camera and reactivate it. Yeah, and now you can see Lady Snoot. Okay. So we're up to 65 today. Where am I? What's happening? Where's Cloud? Cloud, where are you? Oh, what? Who is it? I can't hear.
Lady's good on her own. It's one good girl is good enough, huh, lady? Huh, lady? All we need is you, 'cause you're so good.
Wait a minute. I know nothing about that. No, it's not me. I never do anything like that.
Yeah.
No, stop it. Stay back. Somebody, help. Please. Cloud, help me. Yeah. Okay, there are like 4 clouds around me. Where am I? Cloud? What is it, Cloud? What is this? Is this the inside of your dreams, or is it your subconscious? You're searching, aren't you, Cloud? Searching for yourself. Well, I found fucking 5 of you. I can help too. We'll work together to try and get the real you back. But where do we start? It's really cloudy in here. It's a sealed up secret wish. Tender feelings that no one can ever know. That starry night at the well. The promise we made then. What if that memory was all a lie? The gates of Nibelheim. 5 years ago, Sephiroth passed through these gates, and that's how it all started. It connects to Nibelheim? That's right. It's probably best to start from there. Yeah, we heard that. Let's go have a look, Cloud. I know it's not easy. I'll be here for you. Cloud, look. Here's the well. And that's Grant's Inn, too. The only truck in town. It's been here since we were little kids, right? This is the Nibelheim you remember, right? It's the same as my Nibelheim. That's why this is Our Nibelheim. "5 years ago, 2 men from Soldier came. Sephiroth and a young and vibrant soldier. Can you tell me again what happened?"
How does it feel?
5 years ago.
It's your first time back in your hometown for a long time, right?
5 years ago, I saw the real Sephiroth for the very first time.
How about your parents?
So this is the great Sephiroth? But to tell the truth, I thought it was very cold. I remember a foreboding about him. No, Cloud. I've been hiding it for some time, afraid that if I told you, something terrible might happen. But I'm not gonna hide anything anymore. You weren't there. You weren't here. Cloud did not come to Nibelheim 5 years ago. I waited, but Cloud never came. The two that were ordered here were Sephiroth and another person.
You mean that member of Soldier who came with Sephiroth wasn't Cloud?
It's Vegeta. There's nothing I can say. You must find the answer yourself. Don't be fucking cryptic. Don't be fucking cryptic, Tifa. You are here to help him. If you can't, then take your time, Cloud. Slowly. Little by little, okay?
That story not well. What if that was just a lie?
Don't hurry, Cloud. Don't answer too quickly. Just keep checking all those small emotions and it'll come back. Slowly. Little by little. Right? Like the sky that night. The heavens were filled with stars. From the beginning, okay? I also really love Tifa. I love that she can kick everybody's ass. Try and remember, Cloud. I was wearing these clothes. That's you too. You were so small then. And cute. Sephiroth once said, Cloud made up his memories by listening to my stories. Did you imagine this guy? No, you remembered it. That night the stars were gorgeous. It was just Cloud and I. We talked at the well. That's why I kept thinking you were the real Cloud. I still believe you're the Cloud from Nibelheim. But you don't believe in yourself. These memories aren't enough. Cloud, what about your other memories? No, not memories. A memory is something that is consciously recalled, right? That's why sometimes it can be mistaken or wrong. It's different from a memory locked deep within your heart. That's why it must be a fake. If he could recall up that memory, that's it. What about some memory that has to do with me? If I say something, you can't remember it. But if you say something and I remember it too, then we'll know that's a memory. Talk to me. About anything, some important memory to you. Now that you mention it, why did you want to join Soldier in the first place? I always thought it was a sudden decision.
I was devastated. I wanted to be noticed. I thought if I got stronger, someone would notice.
Notice me, Senpai.
Someone to notice you. Who?
You.
Me? Why?
Tifa, did you forget about those days?
Look, I'm sorry, but what are you talking about?
No.
It's alright. You were having a hard time back then. You were so busy with your own things. It's only natural you don't remember me then. Then? It's important to me. I hate to say it, but it's a very important memory. Do you want to see it? Come on, hurry.
A sealed up, secret wish. Tender memories no one can ever know.
Do you know where this window goes to, Tifa? Fine, I'll go. Is this gonna be the fucking panty raid again? My room? It was my first time there. Was it? I only used to look up at it from outside. Hey, look. Cloud's coming. You think he wants to come in? Was that the first day you came into my room? That's right. We lived next to each other. But I really didn't know you that well. I've known you since we were children, and I always thought we were close. Now that you mention it, I don't recall you ever being in my room. Tifa always used to have her own group. That's right. I thought they were all stupid. What? You were all childish, laughing at every little stupid thing. But we were children then. I know. I was the stupid one. I really wanted to play with everyone, but you never let me in the group. Then later, I started thinking I was different. That I was different from those immature kids. That then, maybe...
Just maybe. They would invite me in. I thought that might happen, so I hung around.
I was so prejudiced and weak.
That night I asked Tifa to come out to the well. I thought to myself, Tifa would never come. That she hated me.
It was so sudden. I was a bit surprised. But it's true we weren't that close, but After you left town, I really thought about you a lot. I used to wonder how Cloud was doing. I wondered if you were able to get into Soldier. I started reading the newspapers, thinking I might see an article about you. Thanks, Tifa. Tell him what you told me later. He'll probably be so happy. Okay. Huh? What happened on this day? Was it a special day?
This was the day.
Tifa's mother. The day Mom died. I wanted to see Mom. Ooh. I wonder if there's anything beyond that mountain. Mount Nibble is scary.
Many people have died there.
No one crosses that mountain alive. Oh. How about those that died? Did Mama pass through the mountains? I would like everybody who is watching this VOD or in chat right now to take this moment to familiarize yourself with the with your area's suicide prevention hotline, and just know that if you are having thoughts like this, you have resources that can help. You have people who want to help. Please. It will, everything will pass. So. The suicide prevention hotline for US. Yes, thank you, Word Fangirl. It is 1-800-273-8255. I'm going. But that is for the United States. If you are not in the United States, you probably have other sources that are available to you. There's also the Crisis Text hotline, which I believe is worldwide, but I'm not 100% sure. Just familiarize yourself with whatever resources. Just take this moment. Oh, they're not there. Ooh. I don't remember the path I walked. Diva missed her step. I ran to her, but didn't make it in time. We both fell off the cliff. Back then I only scarred my knees, but... Wow. Why'd you bring Tifa to a place like this? What the hell's the matter with you? What if she dies? Tifa was in a coma for 7 days. We all thought she wouldn't make it. If only I could have saved her. I was so angry at myself, my weakness. Ever since then, I felt Tifa blamed me. I went out of control. I'd get into fights with anyone. That was the first time I heard about Sephiroth. I thought, if I were strong like Sephiroth, then... if I could just get stronger, and even Tifa would have to notice me. So that was it. Sorry, Cloud. If I had only remembered more clearly what happened, I could have done something sooner. It's not your fault, Tifa. But I remember back when we were 8. That's it, now I know. You weren't created 5 years ago. My childhood memories weren't all made up. Hang in there, Cloud, just a little longer. You've almost found the real you. Let's go back to Nibelheim again. But like little kids in little towns, like everybody knows everybody. They just don't want to get in trouble. Like I definitely understand like them. I understand the realism of them not talking about what happened. But that's guilt that you have to carry. Oof. Cloud, wait. Where are you going? The reactor. To the reactor. The Mako reactor of 5 years ago. Hey, it's Cloud. Zack. You remembered. That's right. It was Zack who came to Nibelheim with Sephiroth. Then, where were you, Cloud? Cloud, did you see it all? I saw everything. Mom, Tifa, my town. Give it back. Who are you? I had so much respect for you. I admired you. Cloud? That's what happened. You were there. You were watching me. Yeah, I remember. So it was you. Hey, Cloud. If you're feeling sick, why don't you take that mask off? Yeah. Yeah. This is me. I never made it as a member of Soldier. I even left my hometown telling everyone I was going to join, but I was so embarrassed. I didn't want to see anybody. How does it feel?
your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right?
You came. You kept your promise. So you really did come when I was in trouble. Sorry. I didn't get there sooner. It's alright, Cloud.
Just like you. Cloud. Kill Sephiroth. Sephiroth. I love how he's just like carrying his severed mom's head. Is it time? Is it the end? Don't push it. Oh. It can't be.
He got the Palpatine death? So that's how he came back. Cloud. Yeah, didn't that... Wasn't one of our party members perma-killed by that same move? Just saying. And this is goodbye, Tifa. Until we meet again. Huh? It's only permadeath if it's from above. Backstab damage, you know. Cloud.
Um.
Tifa. Oh, Cloud. It's really you, isn't it?
Yeah. Tifa. We finally meet again.
You stupid jerk, you had us all worried sick. Cloud, are you alright?
Wait, there.
See, we're in the live stream, aren't we? Everyone's waiting. Let's go back, Cloud. Back to everyone.
Yeah, I guess so. Come on, Tifa, let's go home.
That's something you could just consciously do? Neat.
Yo, you alright, Tifa?
Barrett, you came back. Cloud, where is he?
Don't worry about him. He's a tough one.
Barrett, when I was in the live stream, I saw the real Cloud. I mean, I didn't really find him. Cloud, he found himself.
Alright, I know. I shouldn't have doubted. But I can't win against you. You're some kind of lady.
People have so many things pent up inside themselves. Where's Yuffie and Vincent? I ran into Yuffie, but I tried to save, which was apparently a trap. And Vincent, I never found Vincent. People have so many things pent up inside of themselves. So many things they can never forget. Strange, isn't it? Vincent, your Rakshasa husband?
Yo, Tifa, snap out of it. Tifa.
Everyone, I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Cloud. All you've been doing is apologizing.
I never was in Soldier. I made up the story about what happened 5 years ago in my being in Soldier. I left my village looking for glory, but never made it into Soldier. I was ashamed of being so weak. Then I heard this story from my friend Zach, and I created an illusion of myself, made up of what I had seen in my life. And I continued to play the charade as if it were true.
Illusion, huh? Pretty damn strong for an illusion.
Physically, I'm built like someone in Soldier. Ojo's plan to clone Sephiroth wasn't that difficult. It was just the same procedure they used when creating members of Soldier. You see, someone in Soldier isn't simply exposed to Mako energy. Their bodies are actually injected with Genova cells. For better or worse, only the strong can enter Soldier. It has nothing to do with the Genova reunion. But we people, like me, get lost in the whole thing. The combination of Genova cells, Sephiroth's strong will, and my own weakness are what created me. Same AQ. Everyone knew that. I'm Cloud. Same thing for Kingdom Hearts, to be quite honest. The master of my own illusionary world. But I can't remain trapped in an illusion anymore. I'm going to live my life without pretending. You're sure messed up, Cloud.
That means he ain't no different from before.
By the way, Cloud, what are you gonna do now? Don't tell me you're gonna leave the ship.
I'm the reason why Meteor is falling toward us. That's why I have to do everything in my power to fight this thing. I guarantee you, the only parts of this game that people loved were the stuff that had to do with like Midgar. And all the stuff they made into Final Fantasy VII Remake, and they didn't add anything else in the game because they knew people wouldn't like it. And they would remember that, oh yeah, I didn't like this part of the game.
Good. Then you're gonna keep fighting to save the planet?
Like you always told me, Barrett. Kingdom Hearts cranked the convoluted story to actually, isn't it the same like story writer who did Final Fantasy or a lot of the Final Fantasies, including Final Fantasy VII and also Kingdom Hearts?
Oh, you mean that? You mean that?
What? I don't understand. There ain't no getting off the train. It said in 3 different voices. Oh, Cloud. Cloud, I was deeply moved by your story. I'm really a weak person, so I can understand how you feel, Cloud. No one knows when fighting will begin, but let's get ready. Okay. That's fair. The cutscenes for the time are amazing. If I grew up with this, I probably would have a lot more appreciation for it.
Listen, Cloud. You're right in the middle of the mission for the huge materia, right? I know this is kind of out of the blue, but Junon has an underwater reactor.
I like how the game is telling us where to go now again.
As far as I can see, that's the only one left.
Howling Moon Attack. I'm actually... I feel weird about the Howling Moon Attack because, sure, red does a lot of damage there, but also I can't heal with red, so I have to make Tifa the healer.
That's that. Let's go.
Yep. Okay. Let's give Cloud all of... Cloud's gonna have lightning. He's gonna have cover. And die 1/3. Tetsuya Nomura. I've heard the name Nomura a lot whenever it came to discussions about that. Wanna have more luck? Wait, why am I doing elemental fruit? That makes no sense. Jeez, can I have time? Can I do time all? I'd love to do time all. No, I need to do a swirl. I don't know if I need MV Turbo. I'm kind of okay with what we have right now. I'm okay with this. I can't times 3 right here? I was about to say bet. I'm not sure that we get battles on the airship anymore. But we're going to Junon, so Junon is over here. Let's trigger a fight just to make sure that like we're all good. I did not need to do this. Cool. Now back to Junon. This is Junon, right? Is this the way to the underwater reactor, or? No, this is going up. We want to go down. Okay, so this is the way to the airport, apparently. Underwater. It wouldn't be this way. The way to the reactor is up there. Okay. Thank you, the tall guy. The way is on the top. explaining, you say? In the corridor where the soldiers made of fuzzy. Wait. We may need to grind a little bit. we might need to do a cheeky bit of grinding. Oh, between the two town sections. Okay, so not at the heliport. The town is back here through another corridor, right? I may be mistaken, but doesn't it feel like we're missing something? What are we missing? Okay. How about whoever stays alive gets to take her out? Wait, what was... Whoa, don't even talk about that. Do not start a gunfight in an elevator. Poor woman. Great. There went two perfectly good men.
Okay, back to work, back to work.
I'm pretty sure I didn't need to do this.
Sorry.
I will not beat the game today. I'm only streaming for about an hour and 15 more minutes, and I don't think we get to finish in that time. If I'm wrong, I'll be so freaking excited. Because that would be really cool. That would definitely brighten up my day. That little sense of accomplishment. Ooh, a save point. That's a great thing to have. Yeah, I have not done any side quests. Tint. Where's Tint? Tint. Really? I know these things can silence us, so I just want them gone. That should be fine, right? Cute. Like, end it today? Also, I love that one of the guards for the Mako reactor is this fucking pirate ship. Sir? Did you just yeet my dog? Just yeeted. He just yeeted Red out of the party. He just yeeted red out of the party. Fuck that. I'm going back for red. Rip to red. So, based off of what I just saw, he did not yeet red out of the party permanently. I'm just an idiot. Who forgot to check his party. Which, let me check my party again, just in case I'm wrong. Yeah. Not particularly weak to anything. Alright, AQ. I will try to bother Sephiroth for you. Or get Sephiroth bothered. A big red button? I do need to cure Cloud. I have not been keeping track of how many turns these have been taking. Back attack. Should I have saved my limit break? Probably. But it's fine. This is my first Final Fantasy game. I'm sure that's very easy to tell. And is my first playthrough of any Final Fantasy game. Oh, Elixir. Okay. I was looking for an ether, not an elixir. Okay, I'm dumb. You're a cloud. I have seen a little bit of 9, just watching speedruns. It seemed neat. I may just do that. You are not getting this huge material. Yeah, I should have done that.
Lady, what you doing?
Okay. So you are after the huge material. Oh, these boys are hitting a lot. And wow, Cloud is just covering them all. I think maybe it is time for me to take cover off of Cloud. But I like all Final Fantasy 1 through 10 and also 13. Yeah. I've been getting a lot of advertisements for 14, but I understand that that's an MMO. A huge material. I have a lot of friends that play Final Fantasy 14. But gimme. They're gonna take it on that submarine. If we take a shortcut, we might just make it. Is this a shortcut? Did we make it? We did not make it. Alright, well thank you so much. Thank you so much, Matt. Thank you for stopping by. It's great to have you on the couch. Cloud? Looks like we barely made it. Either give it to us or else. Which is it gonna be? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the couch. Unfortunately, I don't have time to deal with you. My priority is the huge materia, so I'm gonna send this robot grabby arms at you. Oh, this is absorb elemental attacks. Is that what it's telling me? Come on, Red. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Sir, please, no. I've got to get Tifa to do the heal. That's so much. Okay, we survived. Let's see if I actually show up on the camera this time. Alright. Damn, the submarine. We have to go after it. But it's already in the water.
Lady! Dwam said I gotta give you scritches.
Can you come here? Come here. Come here.
Come get your scritches.
Come on. Good girl.
Hey. Hey.
You come here often?
Yeah. You want some scritches? What's that smell like? What? Yeah? You get some scratches? Yeah. What's happy girl?
And hydrate. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I got a battle trumpet. I got a scimitar. Leviathan scales. You! Now I can do. I should have healed. You're not taking over this shit.
Does the sofa taste good?
You want the soup? Just try and take it. Sir, maybe we shouldn't piss them off? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Red. Oof, that was not good for Red. No, this is terrible. I don't have much time left. I don't want to die. There's still so much more I've got to do. I've never even got to do my special victory dance in battle. Alright, then make this your first victory. Go on, show them. Yes, sir. Someone, please. I'm sorry, I can't take it anymore. The lack of space, the shaking, the roar of the engine. What are we gonna do? We stole a submarine but can't pilot it. It moved. Cloud, try it. Hey, you're right. I do feel a little better driving. No sweat. Just leave everything to me. Now what? Let's read the manual. This is so much. This is so much. Guess what? It's minigame time. Good thing we saved. Main screen on. Oh no. Am I going? No, I'm descending. Okay. Okay. God. Let's descend. Oh, there's so much more to the map than I was expecting. Oh no. See, with the airship, the X button was the go button. Okay. Cool, I did the mission apparently. Cool, Ginger Benji. That's fine. I do that too.
Yeah. We did it. The huge materia should be at the bottom of the sea by now. Let's continue the search. All Shinra submarine units, do you read? All Shinra submarine units, do you read? Must be from Shinra. Report number 2. Number 2. I saw that written on the dot. They must mean this sub. Alright, I'll do it. This is Shinra number 2. Everything's normal. Roger. Your next mission is return to Junon Dock. We will transport the huge material from the airport. Those without other assignments will report for guard duty. That is all. Over and out. Junon Airport. We should make it if we hurry. Forget about the huge material for now. We're climbing. Take off. First off, let me save so I never have to do that mission ever again. Okay. Is this the airport? There's no button here, so I'm assuming yes. We're too late. Oh no, the huge materia. Can we go after it? Where? Where's their destination? Rocket Town, of course.
Where you going, lady?
Okie dokie. Another cheeky save.
There's a bunch of Shinra people here messing with the rocket. It's my rocket, alright?
Those terrorists are here.
Don't let them get any further. Everyone, attack!
Just get ready. You're not going anywhere. Nowhere. Red, do your thing.
No, Red!
Wait, Cloud. You're gonna kick those fucking Shinra off my rocket and take me with you. Okay, but we're bringing Tifa too. God, I feel bad leaving Red. Alright, and let's show this fucking Shinra. You again. We will eliminate everyone who gets in Shinra's way. Well, sits down. Oh no, he survived. Great. I love it when that happens. Ugh. That only took about 3 turns. They got us. Why are you here? Fruit of the Turk should have been here. Too bad. Those guys are over there. Oh man, the Turks being done in like that. But I won't let you through. Die. Murder time. Hey, what the hell are you guys doing? Hey, just when I thought something was going on, you come back. Listen to me, Captain, we're gonna launch this rocket. What are you talking about? We're gonna load a materia bomb in this and blow up Meteor. Our rocket's gonna save the planet. Oh, man, this is so cool. Wait a minute. Shut up, just shut the hell up. How's the rocket? It's pretty much okay. But we plan to run it into Meteor on autopilot, but the most important device is broken. How's the repair going? Cheers doing it. Oh, great, what a bunch of wizards you guys are. She's gonna take 100 years. I'll take over, so don't worry about the autopilot. Hey, go ahead, go tell everyone. Alright, Captain, good luck. Hey, Sid, what are you doing? There are generations of knowledge and wisdom inside the materia. We're gonna borrow their powers and save the planet from Sephiroth. There's no way that we can lose the huge materia. You understand that, right? Shit, that was Cloud talking the entire time. Yeah, I understand. I understand that materia is precious, and I also understand what you're thinking. But listen, I don't give a rat's ass whether it's science or magical power. No, I guess if I had to choose, I'd rather put my money on the power of science. Humans only used to walk around on the ground. Now they can fly. And finally, we're about to go into outer space. Science is power created and developed by humans. Science just might be what saves this planet. I was able to earn my living thanks to science. So to me, there's nothing greater. Now quit your worrying about what Shinra's gonna do. I don't want to regret not having done something later. But Sid, shut the hell up. I don't want to hear it. Alright, time to get to work. Anyone who ain't involved, get the hell out of here. What the hell? What the hell happened? Hey. Palmer, what the hell did you do? They said they finished repairing the autopilot, so I locked. Shit. God damn, Shira, why'd you pick today to get fast? Damn, won't even budge. It's completely locked up. Hey, almost lift off. What the? No countdown? It just don't seem the same without it. Hey, blast up. Oh shit. We're on a rocket with a bomb. We're on a rocket with a bomb. It's fine. It's a friendly bomb. This seems safe. Oh god. Finally made it. Outer space. Let's see, how's the course set? Yep, it's headed for a collision with Meteor. Can't we do something? If it goes on, we're... That damn Palmer went out of his way to lock the autopilot device. We might not be able to change course. Is this the end? Are we in the end game? What the hell are you saying? You're so young. Don't give up so easily. I'm not gonna crash into the meteor. Just watch. I keep an escape pod on the rocket just for emergencies like this. I deciphered the line code on the escape pod. And we'll bail right before we crash into meteor. Hey, what about the huge materia? If you want the materia, do whatever you want. The materia should be there after you climb that ladder. You sure? I don't know. I know what I said a minute ago. But maybe all that I really wanted was just to go in or outer space. So why don't you all do whatever you think is right? Ladder. Hey, Cloud. We're going to get the materials this way. Thank you. I finally found the huge materia. It's structured so that the lock can be opened if we enter the passcode from this control panel. You know how to use it, right? Every time it says enter passcode, press
What you doing, Raven?
the circle square, triangle square. Circle there. So what order am I supposed to enter it in? I don't know, just try and punch the code. Protection system will activate. Seems like you missed the code. If we don't enter the correct passcode before the protection system activates, we won't be able to get the material group back. I heard this passcode only the top people in Shinra know. Probably have to enter that. Try and enter some codes while I try to remember that passcode. Ugh, I can't remember. Give me some more time. No. Number 3 was X, I think. I have a feeling you press circle only once. I think there was a key that you had to press twice. I'm pretty sure the last code was triangle or X. No, the first code wasn't square. You already gave me that hint. You already gave me that hint? Sir. You press circle only once. There's this key that you press twice. It ends in either triangle or X. And the first one is not square. Too bad, but we gotta let it go. Should I reset? Should I reset? Do we need the huge material? Okay. Forgive me for what I'm about to do, but I don't want to spend a lot of time doing this. I could be doing this the whole game. Like, if like, we get to the final area and we're under-leveled, I'm just gonna do this. Because the game has given it to me. Just a nice code for everybody to always have their limit break. So how's everybody doing this fine afternoon? Does anybody understand the plot of this game? Don't upset the friendly bomb, maybe. So, I understand that Cloud may or may not have... Okay, Cloud has Genova cells in him. I don't think he was he created as a Sephiroth clone? But like, he was a real person. I don't know. But I know Sephiroth, or a projection of Sephiroth, is trying to ram a meteor into the planet so that he can absorb the energy. And Shinra is also trying, well, they're not trying to crash the planet, but they're also trying to get the planet energy so that they can achieve the paradise that the ancients were supposed to do. I don't know, I just like Midgar. Fuck his hints. Fuck his hints. Whoa, pretty good. You got the passcode in a single try. You must have known the passcode. If not, it's impossible. Escape pod, escape pod. Ugh, damn. My leg's stuck in the debris. That's it. I can't. It's so heavy I can't lift it. Don't worry about me. Hurry up and go. If you don't hurry, this rocket's gonna crash into meteor. I can't go without my friends. You dumb fuck. No time to worry about other people. I'm gonna do whatever I can. You're stupid. You're really fucking stupid. Tank number 8 blew up. This tank number 8 really was malfunctioning. Sure. You were right. But this is the end for me. Don't say that's it. Ma'am? 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 Did you not think to get off the fucking rocket? Shira. I tagged along. I'm coming to help you.
White lady.
You stupid fucker. Yeah, sorry. The escape pod is this way. Please hurry. Hurry. I'm gonna detach the escape pod. Hey, Shira. Does this pod really fly? It'll be okay. I've checked it. Then I'm relieved. Thanks. Space! So this is outer space. Man, it's a real thing. I'm really here in outer space. So long, Shinra number 26. Ooh, are we landing in cold place? That looks like the meteor's still there. Okay. So we made the meteor angry. Rufus and the others' plan was a failure, and I'm sure it had nothing to do with us taking the huge materia out of the rocket.
What a bus. But I kinda hoped it worked.
We've been bothering them as much as we can, but there ain't no other way. Wonder if we've been wrong all this time.
Makes you worry, doesn't it?
Don't worry, think.
Hey, the girl's right. You start worrying and there's no stopping it. Things will just start falling apart and get worse and worse.
You're pretty damn optimistic. You up to something?
Yeah, I've been thinking about this and that. All the time we've been up here looking at the planet, I've been thinking even when we were floating in the ocean in that escape pod.
I've been thinking too.
About the universe, planet, ocean. How wide and big, no matter where I go and what I do, it won't change a thing. Maybe you're right. But I came up with something different. I always thought this planet was so huge, but looking at it from space, I realize it's so small. You're just floating in the dark. Kinda makes you feel powerless. On top of that, it's got Sephiroth fancier inside it like a sickness. That's why I say this planet's still a kid. Little kid stuck trembling in the middle of this huge universe. Someone's gotta protect it. You follow me? That someone is us.
Sid, that's beautiful.
Yo, Sid, you even got to me. Now what? How are we gonna protect the planet from meteor?
I'm still thinking about that.
Huh?
Did you hear something?
Maybe it's the planet's scream. Or is it meteor?
Wait, how do we know that this is really the planet's scream?
Did you forget?
Bugenhagen told us. I don't remember who Bugenhagen is. Bugenhagen. Oh, it's Grandpa Red. Let's go see Grandfather. The Cosmo Canyon. I'm sure he'll be able to tell us something that will be helpful. Alright, I am going to move us over to Cosmo Canyon, and then I think that's where we're going to call the stream. Yeah. This is not the way. I do not know the way. It's gotta be somewhere green. Yeah. So yeah, as always, if you're still here, come say goodbye and chat for a little bit. I'm gonna be here for a little bit to say goodbye. And, can I raid GDQ from here? we will certainly try. Because I think they're still doing the Pokemon thing. Thank you all for stopping by and engaging in the chat. I have to admit, whenever I started streaming today, I was basically, I felt like shit, like anxiety attack, nervous, dropping everything. But this made me feel a lot better. So thank you all for being here. Yeah. Thank you, World Fan Girl. Thank you, Manty Monster. Thank you, Dwam. Yeah. And thank you, everybody else who stopped by. Tall Guy. Benny. I know you're asleep, but Benny. Yeah, thanks everybody who stopped by. And, yeah, I'll see you next time. We're going to try to raid GDQ. They are running through Pokemon Sword Shield and raising money for, I don't know how to pronounce it in French, but, Doctors Without Borders. Clearly, well, we need to support doctors right now, so we are going to try to raid. Alright, see y'all later. Bye-bye. Well, bye-bye now.